This resignation today is by the Chancellor is because he thinks it's the best thing to happen at this point in time for the university, for NC State. He could have served a lot longer if he hadn't gotten caught up in a time frame where the Mary Easley issue was raised. I've examined everything. I've seen everything that I can now. There are some things we didn't know all about. But in nothing that I've examined or we have examined have we seen any criminal intent, an intent to defraud.
I have asked Jim Woodward, former Chancellor of the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, a former instructor and teacher, professor here at NC State, an engineer, to become Chancellor on an interim basis. Not interim Chancellor, but Chancellor, and be fully in charge on an interim basis. Like Governor Jordan, I believe we now have to move forward. I think to do so, we have got to do everything we can to bring sunlight to this issue. I have therefore fully supported the Board of Trustees' recommendation that we terminate our relationship with Mrs. Easley.
But this isn't about Mary Easley. It isn't about NC State, the truth of the matter. It's about trying to get to the governor. And it's not fair to come in here and nitpick little stuff to try to tell a story that you want to tell down the road until you get the real facts on the thing. These are good people. Y'all did the Chancellor. I didn't do the Chancellor. Y'all did the Chancellor. Y'all took off after him and these taking little nitpicking things.
What is nitpicking? What is the nitpicking?
Nitpicking.
Mr. Jordan, would you mind standing before the microphone, please?
What is the nitpicking? When you refer to nitpicking, what is being nitpicked?
I mean, when you look and you realize nobody is doing anything criminal, and yet you keep, every time you write a story, you go back to McQueen Campbell, who came out of the governor's office. You go back to Mary Easley. You know, you're selling newspapers. So every time you get a little blip, this isn't exactly like yesterday. Now, when Jim Oblinger announced, you got a problem?
No, I'm trying to understand what you're
saying. All
saying.
right, well, listen, okay?
I'm happy to listen.
Okay. When Jim Oblinger, the other day, only announced a 6-month severance for Larry Nielsen, he thought that he could not announce more than that because of personnel law. And then when the 18 months came out, then that was, that came out after it was pointed out that he had to release that. Now, I have no explanation on the 3-year part.
So
but I'm saying he's not, I'm sorry.
You were aware of the 3-year?
No, I was not aware of it. No, I was aware of it yesterday.
Okay.
Same time you were.